Thanks, Dave. Welcome. My name's ProTrader Mike. I'm founder of Mojo Day Trading. I want to thanks for having me aboard, showing one of my favorite topics, day trading, and I'll be showing you my live platform, what I do, and how I've been doing it for 30 years. This you see is called my Perfect Trading System. It's my ProTrader Bootcamp. It's a course that I teach. And the Perfect Trading, a little bit about who I am. I'm all over social media. I have YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And the disclaimer, which is standard in the industry, we're a provider of stock market education. We're not a registered investment advisor with the U.S. Securities Commission or any other authority, and we don't require such. And you understand the high degree of risk in trading securities, and hypothetical simulated performance results are believed to be accurate, however, not guaranteed to completeness and are subject to change. And the standard disclaimer in the industry being very cautious always. And the Perfect Trading System is a course with 1 hour lessons. There's 6 of them. It's available on this website called Teachable, mojouniversity.teachable.com. And I pretty much go through and break up this perfect trading system, where in order to be a day trader and day trade for a living, you have to be very well prepared. Includes your journaling, your tracking sheets, your trade plays. Make a quick little snip so I can draw on it right here. So in order to trade, you got to be prepared. You have to journal all your trades and have tracking sheets that track your trades, and the trade plays that make up your trades, the mental preparation to trade, making sure all your systems are good to go, and your set of rules that you go by. The only way to trade is with these 3 secrets, secret 1, 2, and 3. Secret 1 is my system. I call it the Heinz trade play. Secret 2 is I call it the Wow trade play. Both of them work with very high accuracy. My strategies right here make the system work. I have an outcome goal, a process goal. I have self-belief in what I'm doing, and I have a lot of patience. I have discipline, math, buying power, and scaling. I explain all that in the course. And my management, technology, support, and consistency. The makeup of this over 30 years I have found you need in order to have a great chance of succeeding at trading. Why day trade? Because the average worker makes not a lot of money each year. $55,000 a year. It's $232 a day. And to live the American dream with the Mojo team, you could day trade in the morning and then have a hobby or a second job in the afternoon. It's the best. I'm a family man with 2 kids. I've been trading for 30 years with successes and non-successes. But I have developed a system that works for people. And if you have the right mental frame and business acumen, you can make it work for yourself. Mojo University courses, I've taught hundreds of students. I have a swing trade newsletter that I love doing swing picks and research. I send out on Sunday nights with the Ken Slim system of picking stocks. I've been on YouTube, and I'm a blessed, humble, dedicated, passionate pro trader with discipline, self-belief, and patience. Let's see here. What a couple of slides. I have 122 slides, but I'm not going to go through the course, but I'll pick out some good ones. The first one right here is journaling. When I show you my platform and I enter a trade, I then go on my tracking sheet right here and I enter the trade. What I'm doing is I am putting in today's date and what my account started at, the rules that I'm going to follow for myself, what symbols I like for the day, what the previous high of that stock was, what the previous low of that stock was, and what the current price of that stock is, and any notes that I like on that particular stock on how I want to trade it for the day. And then I'm going to go in with trade number 1. I'm going to write in the symbol right there, how many shares that I bought, the price I bought it at, which is going to be 97 cents, right under the even number. I'm going to sell it over the even number, and hopefully I'm going to put in a profit. I'm going to put in what my account just made. I made $180. Next trade, bam, I'm up to 280, made 100 on that one. Next trade, I'm up to 3, I made 100 on that. And I keep on going down and down and down until either I'm done for the day or I hit my daily goal. And what my students do, and the guys that I trade with, is it'll take a picture of this on your phone with this app called Genius Scan. You'll pick up the total number of winners, losers, what you started the day at, what you ended the day at, and your totals for the day. And you'll take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll review it with you and make sure that you start trading excellent and you can do better and better each day. What else? You go to the bookstore, you'll see a lot of books on day trading. One of the best day trading books is The Day Trading for a Living with Dr. Alexander Elder, if you're interested in that. And that's pretty much my introduction. Let's check out my platform, which is right here. This is called the DOS Trader platform. This platform is available as a third-party platform to trade with. Interactive Brokers has it, and also TD Ameritrade has it as well. And what you're able to do is you're able to get access to the market directly with very fast execution. I'll show you a couple of symbols like I like to trade. First of all, the Dow Jones is at a new record at 107 points up at 30,177, and the chart right here on my right to this level 2 where my mouse is the 5-minute chart. We'll go to the daily. So here's the daily. We're at 30,177. Came straight up from 26,143. It's a nice gap to fill down here. And what I'm looking at right here, a lot of good opportunity in the market right now with the Dow. So the Dow, you know, how much upside you have right here. You can go a little high and do a breakout. But the first circle is right here to test. And then the next one is all the way down here. So you got these two big circles of opportunity. And there's your risk. So the risk reward is in the favor for the market, I think, to do a sell-off. And there's a lot of stocks like INDU. That's the Dow, and here's the NASDAQ. Look, the NASDAQ's at 12,569, went straight through 12,000 right here and hasn't stopped, 500 points. It came from 10,830. It's 12 in a month. So in 1 month, it's gone from 10,830 to 12,569. Some days it was up 100 points day after day. So right here, again, what do I see? I see a lot of opportunity for traders in this market to play downside, and that's shorting the market. So I see a big circle of opportunity there and there all the way to go test the bottom, and it's gone there, a little bit of circle for the breakout. So stocks called SQQQ, look at the daily chart on it. So if the NASDAQ, and then you have the QQQ. The QQQ is an identical picture of the NASDAQ. So you have the COMP. Here's the chart on it right here. You have the chart right there on it. And then you got the QQQ. It's identical. So if the comp sells off, this will sell off. Its opposite, SQQ, will go higher. So these are great stocks to trade once, not now on a good, but when these are up 2, 3, 4%, you could trade those. QQQ, you could trade that. The DIA is exact image of the Dow Jones Industrial. So you could see right here, trading it in the 5-minute, from 9:30 this morning, we've gone straight up. From 9:30 this morning on the Dow, we've gone straight up. So if you think the Dow is going to come down now, you could take this diamond and you could short it or go long it. When you go long, you're betting for it to go higher. When you go short, you're betting for it to go lower. So if I bought it at 302.29, I'd want to sell it above 302.30. If I short it at 302.29, I'd want to buy it back under 302.25 as it drops down. And that's shorting and buying stock. And that's what you do as a trader. And these are some of the greatest stocks to trade right now. The reason why is this. You have 5 years ago, the Dow was 15,000. Now the Dow is 30,000. The NASDAQ 5 years ago, what is it, 12.5 now, was 6,000. A good move in the NASDAQ back then was 30 points. Good move in the NASDAQ now is 100 points. Good move in the Dow now, 400, 300. Good move back then, 50. So in order to get a trade out of 50 points, 10 to 30 would be huge. To get a trade out of 300, 400, 200 points, which is what the Dow moves every single day, because it's the same smaller percentage as it was back then, you're easily going to be able to get 50 to 100 point move now in the markets than you did 5 years ago. So no reason to be an analyst and decide which way it's going or what's happening. You come in and you play the momentum. Whatever's trading big and heavy, like the stock CRIS, CRIS, traded 258 million shares today. It's up 345%. It started the day at 5 and it's been as high as 8. So right here, you have at 9 o'clock, the market opened. Right here at 9:10, 9:30, the market opened. It was 520 to 590. And then 15 minutes later, it was 784. So you could easily buy 1,000 shares and make $1,000. It's a $6,000 trade. And that's day trading. Another good one today was Neuro. NURO earlier at the open right here. You bought it to go right here through $4. Went 394. You bought 1,000 shares. That's $4,000. And 15 minutes later, you sold it for $480, $485. That's $800. And I have right here this chat room. Here's my chat room. I'm not presenting right now, but here's the chat room right here. And I post the alerts up top and the chat is down below. And right now, there's not that many people left in the room, but there's a bunch. And I start every day off exactly the same. I come in and I do my morning routine. I scan for the hottest momentum stocks by volume, float, and price. I create a watch list, a trading plan like I showed you, and then I start trading. I look for patience. The trades are going to present themselves. I look for 1 to 3 stocks at the open that are going to be typically the better trades of the day, and I'm usually done by 11 a.m. The key is patience. The trading plan would be to make a nickel and a dime on a smaller stock and a quarter and a 50-cent piece or even $1 on a larger stock. We do it 4 to 5 times a day, and once you hit your daily goal, you should stop trading for the day and come back to do it the next day. So the first trade I liked here was UV and SQQQ at 1643. And there was Neuro I showed you through 4. Look, sold 404, sold 409, sold 414, sold 419. Just telling you what I like to see and how I'm feeling and what I'm seeing. I'm calling it out like I'm in the booth, calling it out at the track. And here it goes at 385. We're in at 390, and she's going through 399 into 4. Oh, it's 404. We're selling 404, 409. Oh, there it goes. A minute later, 414, 419. We're selling there. The next one is 419. Beauty. And we got some weed stocks moving right there. ACB, AFA, Crone, CGC, Hexo, all moving. Just letting everyone know what I see, what's moving. Could make some money trading that. Neuro and Sino going through 4. Neuro 4, sold 404, sold 429, got 1/8 of the position left. sold 444. So that one went from $4. You bought 1,000 shares. It went all the way to 444. You made $200 and change on that one. And then here you go, 627 to 32. This was Chris right here. We traded Chris at 6. Right here, 599, 611. UVXY is at a new high from earlier in the day. And here's my live trading that I'm doing right now. Thank you, Dave. Told everybody about it. And took a break. Chris at 607 may bounce. It bounced, guys, from 607. Look at that. 607. You take 1,000 shares at 607. Wow, did it bounce at 617. Look at that. And then it started really rocking. That was at 1:17 p.m. Done for the day. My first day as a pro trader, and I'm up $100. Very nice. Heinz 370, Heinz 50, and Heinz 4. We play everything through an even number. That's my system, guys. That's my system. He said, wow, that's the trade play. Let me show you. Neuro and Sino had a Heinz 4. So right here, look what I wrote. The markets have taken on a world of their own. Just have to play the extreme volume stocks for the Heinz and the Wow, and that's the only thing that we can count on. And then this Giga started to move. Where's my other thing I wrote? Right here. The markets have taken on a world of their own. And that's what we got to do, guys. We got to trade what's hot and ignore what's not. So let's see what we got. This right here on my screen is the platform. There's a lot of similar ones, but I prefer this one the best. Let me show you what I have. I have right here on the top left, the market's opened. And before the market, it tells me how much time to the opening of the market. And then how much time to the market to close, 1 hour and 42. This is my watch list. I have the top ones are the indexes. Then I got Apple, Google, Amazon. They usually try to trend with the market, especially Apple. I got Twitter, Facebook, Pins, Snap, and Yelp. Those are my social medias. Then I got AMD, which is a semiconductor. Then I got Walmart and Target, Boeing, American Airlines, JetBlue, the airlines, Carnival Cruise Lines, Royal Caribbean, right there. Then I have the autos, Ride, which is called Long Some Motors, Tesla, NIO, Nikola, Ford, and then I got some GM and some Pfizer. Okay, right down there. And then I got Teva and Moderna. And then I got Alcoa, Uber, Lyft, UV, VXX, and all the indexes down here. And I group them all together. I know exactly where they all are, and I pretty much know all the prices of where they're at. That's my group. It's what I trade every day. This right here is my watch list of what's hot and special just for today. What I like, hot and special, I keep the change and the last and the volume. Here, I don't need to keep the volume on this one because they're all trade big volume. This is the level 2. Right here, I have the symbol. I put it in here. I got the high, the low, previous close, volume for the day, and the VWAP. I got the level 2 right here, grouped by color. This is how you day trade, you watch. This is how many people want to buy at 314. He wants to buy 1,400 shares. You add 2 zeros. He wants to buy 700. He wants to buy 100. They each want to buy 100. And you have the New York Stock Exchange, ArcaBook, EDGX, NASDAQ. They're all different routes. And you can come down here when you do an order in this box and select which one of those routes you want to trade on. And you could be multiple. This side, the right side, is the ask. How many people want to sell at 315? Guy wants to sell 3,000. He wants to sell 700. He wants to sell 100 and so forth. These are the people in the green at 16. This right here is an automatic button that if I press, I buy 100 shares at the market. If I want to bid for it, I press it, I'll bid at 314. 500 at the market and 500 limit. Now it's going higher. I want to sell at the market a quarter of the position. I hit that button. I want to sell a quarter on the ask at 315. I hit this button. Same thing, a half, and then if I want to dump it all, I hit those. This is the time in sales right here. So right here is the time in sales. Every trade that goes off in here gets put in there. This is the chart right here for that. In 5 minute, I could switch between the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the 60 minute, the daily, and the weekly. This is my stochastic indicator I use and how I trade. And this is the volume below. It's an amazing platform. This is the trade signals. It shows you pre-market volume scan, 5 minute scan, halt, price gap gainers, and it tells you what's trending up, what the volume is, and so forth. To the right of that, right in here, is the top 15 active and gainers and losers for the day. And Chris is up there, LXR. If I double click on this LXRX, it'll come up right here in that level too. And this last one to the right is the high-low list right here. This column on the left, the red, are the new lows. And then this column on the right is the new highs. And I like to look at ones that are right near the even number, like PM at 82.90 should go through 83. That's what I like to look for. 26 irrelevant, 43 irrelevant, 29 irrelevant, 15 irrelevant, not looking at 60, not looking. I don't care. 57, no. 49, no. 72, no. 44, no. 80, no. 70, no. No, no, and no. The only one I liked on there is this one at 90. And this one right at 90. Otherwise, nope, nope, and nope. I don't like any of them. I only trade at 90 cents as it goes up through the even number. And it's called the Heinz trade play. And that's all I do really in the room is look for those in the room. And this is the chat room. As he was calling out LXRX Heinz, Neuro Heinz, my first ever Heinz trade. Heinz, what I call it, why I do it, I keep on saying it, is this. Check it out. It's a trade play. It's a works with great consistency. Once the price of any stock approaches a whole number and reaches 90 cents, just underneath, momentum and positive expectancy take over and the stock goes through the whole number. At 90 cents, if you buy it, there's a 90% chance the trade will work. I've noticed at 95 cents, 50.95 going through 51, 4.95 going through 5. Doesn't matter what the number is. At 95, there's a 95% chance it's going to work. And at 99%, I found there's a 99% chance it's going to go through the even number, no matter how much you think it's not. And there'll be a large number of shares on the ask right on the whole number. It's very bullish and it'll go higher. And the reason why I call it the Heinz, it's like a bottle of ketchup. When you first open it, it moves very slow in anticipation of the ketchup coming out over the rim. That's like the stock teetering around under the number at 90, 95, and so forth. You have to tap the bottle a couple of times, once or twice, before getting it over the rim. And watch out how the ketchup pours. This is how the stock acts under the number and then over the number once it goes through. Understanding the level two, what I just showed you, shows you the bid and the ask. It shows you the market makers, the ECNs, shows you the supply and demand, shows you the signal for the direction. It's called a montage. And right here, you could see MDGS, pre-market Heinz trade, 1.79 million shares traded, not looking for anything big. Take what it gives you, $3 to 309. Wait for it to touch 11. So you see 298 by 299, there's a large supply at $3 at 842.55. By 849.15, it's 303, and within 30 seconds, it's 309. See how that works? Just like this one, GDRX. See it at 60, at 59.90. See the large ask at 60. You want to do it in anticipation of going through. It's 15:29.59 in the afternoon. Now it's 15:30.24, and it's right there, 84 by 92. He's sitting there. And within 5 minutes, it's a point higher, 60.81. Amazing. Here's NEO at 19. It went 1998.20. Look at the size of the ask at 20 at 10:28 in the morning. There's 3.6 million shares on the ask, and it's 10:28.39. Within 1 minute, it's 20:07, and within 2 minutes, it's 20:14. It happens over and over and over again. AAL for a Heinz 13 at 225. Called it. It's 314 now. See that break up? Averaging 20-cent move for a $13 stock. That's what it looks like. Great, great action. Here's JKS. 29.69. There's a signal at 29.80 right there to go through 29. It's 9:38 in the morning. I'm reading the level 2. I'm trading. It's 9:39.27. Here it goes, 9:39.36, 9:55. It's 31.56 from 29.80 because it went through that signal and went right through 30 to 30.18 to 31.50. Here's Apple. Look, 107.98 by 107.99 with a tremendous signal at 108. There's huge amount. If you ask 10 day traders, 20 day traders, 30 day traders, would you buy that right there? 95% of them, all of them would say no. But if you don't, look what happens in a minute or two. Bam, right through 108. It went right to 110. Here's 108.44 by 45. I'm telling you, it goes to 110. Here's Kodak. That was through a 50. We'll do an even number. These are the 50s. So a big ass, guys, is bullish. If you follow this rule, you'll be 80% accurate on your trades. The trend is your friend, and that stock is going to stay in motion. Okay? A big bid is bearish. If that stock has a huge number on the left, like this GameStop at 1090, look at it. In 1 minute, it went to 1072. You got to know how to read the level 2, see what the supply and demand is, and then which way the stock is going to be going. And that's what I teach a lot in the course. Not a lot of charts, but a lot of reading the level 2. There's no signal in Neuro at 312 right here on the bid by 13. There's no large number telling me it's going anywhere. It's not even at an even number. But let's scroll down the list and we'll see which trades are. By the next 10 minutes, all will work going through the even number. You ready? Let's go. QQQ is at 57. Not interested. SQQ, not interested. It's at 16. Let me know if it gets to 98. Amazon, nope, 53. Microsoft is 68. Nope. Twitter is 55. I'm looking for a 90. Facebook is close, 284.87, and it's uptrending, but it's a red stock, so it's not a candidate, but that's a potential. Snap is a good one. 49.99. It's up, and it'll go through 50 bucks. And there's a signal at 50. See it, the 45? See it, the 45? It's 14.30. Let's see how long it takes to go through. So that's one right there. And there's a signal at right here. Look, there's a signal right there. So it's 1430. Let's see how long this one takes to go through. I'll save it. Next, Yelp, nope. AMD, nope. Let's scroll down. No, 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 no. Here, Tesla is at 52, 648. All right, this one will go here, 648 times in that one. But it's too big and too fast. Let's go. Nothing at the 90s. First Solar is at 90. So this one just Hines, 90. I could probably go higher. Nothing else. Wells Fargo, but it's red. So nothing really right now. Let's look on the gainers list. Here, LOPE, LOPE, 8789, no volume, 73,000 shares, pass. So the first thing I look at is the price. Then I look at the volume to see if I can get in and get out of that stock, and it's not even trading. If it traded 730,000 versus 73, I may look to trade that. So we move on, we find another one. Oh, DGLY, my swing pick's moving. Look, DGLY. I just click on it. It'll go, look, 262, it's spiking with signal at 63 going long. This one right here, oh, it's on the bid at 122. Let me look at scroll it down. Yep, this one's beauty. This is my swing pick, dudes. It's going higher. So you could see the bid has 260, 10,000, ask 170 at 17.8 with a consecutive one at 62. So that's a really good one right there. DGLY. Just because it's got size, but it's not going to go up because it's not at Hines. So I'm looking for a Hines. I want to show you the Hines. Let's see here. 388 on Sigma. By 389, only 46,000 traded. Pass. Chris, 670. Let me know if it gets to 95, totally going through. Totally going through. Look at the signal at 70. 30002. That's 3 million shares at 670. Look at that. That's bullish. Now he's gone. Told you right through it. Told you if you blink your eyes, you're done. Told you DGLY's moving, guys. DGLY's moving more. 71 now. 71 on DGLY. It's probably going to 3. Let me give you another one. SSUS at 89. Nope. LODT is 88 now. LODT 90. Low liquid service. It's got a big spread. Decent volume. HMHC swing pick is moving. Houghton McLiffin Harcourt Company. So I have this little, when you're a member of the swing portfolio, of the swing newsletter, you get this model, which is my Google Drive, and you can use this for yourself. I have covered calls on some stocks, and I have DGLY right there from the 11/18 newsletter at 240. It's working right now. And this one, HMHC at 345 is working right now. And AMRS today is working right now. AMRS and HMHC. There's HMHC right there at 370. That one's looking good, good, good. And AMRS was the other one. Just got to be familiar with your groups of stocks. 319 went up, came down. All right, DGLY came down a little bit, expected. And the other one was Snap Attack. Let's go back to Snap. 49.96. Still there. Same mark as it was right there at 49.96 by 98. And you got to be patient, wait for the trades to present themselves, and then bang out the system. Bang out the system. 98 on Snap. Here's the signal at 50 right there. There it is, 99. Can't deny it. There it is, 99. It's going to Hines 50. Slow anticipation's killing me. The anticipation's killing me, just like a bottle of ketchup. Anticipation, baby. We Heinz 42 on Pfizer earlier in the Mojo Day Trade room. Right here, we called it out. A little Pfizer action right here. Bought Cino at 399, not that one. Mini Heinz is mini, that's the 50 number. Love the Heinz. See that? Love the Heinz. Love the Heinz. He said wow 3 times. He said wow. That kept on going higher. Wow. Kept on going higher. Amazing. Works every time. Gotta love that. Gotta like something that works. He said wow right there. Chris again. Amazing. So Pfizer right there. Snaps 98 on Snap. Sumo just Heinz 29. Sumo right here. SUMO. See it? Nice bar right there through 29. I ain't gonna chase it up though. No, 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 no. And that's it, dude. It's not much out. Teva's at 89.90. Teva May Heinz 11 again. That's very close. That's a good candidate right there. Absolutely. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Look, 95, 90, still the same. Nice. Still gotta be patient. No Killer 84 has a potential to go into 19 if it gets in the 90s. Now there's only an 84% chance it's going to work. I don't like 84%. I like 94%. Let me get over 94. I'd be interested in No Killer. Super sweet. Yeah, I do that. I'll ring that register when it gets up there, but right now I don't like it. Oh, look, pizza. That's Papa John's, 85 Heinz right here. I like this one right here. Very little risk, very high reward in a play like this right now. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at this, $85 Heinz and on Papa Johnny's. Papa Johnny's, I love that one. And that's what you got to look for, dudes. Everything else is gambling. Everything else is fun. Heinz is the business, and that's it. I would be working for the man. That's it. It's the only thing that works. I lose on every other trade play. I make money on that one. Then I make money on that one, and I lose on 3 more. Here, look, Chris going through 7. See it? See that? 697 just went right to 7. Look at that. Bam, Heinz 7 right there. Bam, told you. Right through. Can't deny it. Can't deny it. Right there. Beautiful Heinz. Want to sell 704, 709. Half of it. And then if it touches 11, it's going to go right to 20. Otherwise, you stop out at 7. So you're at 9. Selling a little bit more right there. Sold at 9. Now if it touches 11, it's going to go right to 19 really fast. Otherwise, you're out. Patience. 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 Wait. Wait for 11. Wait for 11, and you're out. Good job. It didn't go to 11. Next trade. How's Snap doing? 95. Still the same on Snap. Still the same on Snap. DGLY still 70. Beautiful move on DGLY. Tweelo's Heinzing 324 and 325. Watch Tweelo Heinz 325 right there with a signal at 25. Easy going through. Easy. And they'll buy the ask with the bid there. See, they bought the ask. That means it's going higher. Why would they buy the ask? Totally going. Look at the signal at 25. 25 and a 14. Very bullish. So it goes through there. You'll make 2 points. Your risk, 30 cents, 40 cents if you're wrong. It's a beautiful thing. If they buy the ask with that huge spread, it for surely should go through. Why would they buy the ask with a 30-cent spread? You got to say to yourself, because it's going to go probably higher, man. You know what I'm saying? Why would they do that? Doesn't make no logical sense. Now if they go, especially go 70 bid, oh yeah, 80 bid, jump it up like 15 cents. That's why you got to watch the level too. So I know what doesn't matter what the chart's going to do. If it goes through 325, the bar is going to be huge and green on the right side. And I did it right. And then I could watch and maximize the trade. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what the chart does. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Snap again. I'm going to look at the chart. The biggest bar right here to the right will be a huge green one right through 50. Otherwise, the trade don't work. I'm out. Risking a dime. If it goes through 50, it'll go to 50.50 and test a new high. So you're risking a dime to make 50 cents. Here's a big mover today. On the bid, 68, going lower. You got, as soon as you put up the level 2, look for the big signal. That's where it's going. See the big signals at 210, so it's going higher. Sino, no big signal anywhere. HMHC, signal on the left at 62, so it's going lower, under that 62. AMRS, even 35 and 45. LXRX, signals on the right at 339, going through that. Neuro, even, no signal, a 38 and a 43, evens them out. Chris, nothing. Left, signals on the left, 88. Say, told you, 80, going right to 88. No signals on Chris. American Airlines on the bid, 201 versus 28, looks weak. Even. And that's what you do. That's where you know it's going. They're going to tell you which way it's going. Right here, it's going to go between. They're holding it down. They're probably on the bid buying at 3. It's not going to go to 310. So he's got a fake order to go buy at 305 and 301 because he thinks it's going to go higher because it went to 390 before. So you got to think like how trade desks think and why they got a lot more buying power than you. Nothing. Tops is actually bullish right there. Noquilla is 92.93 now. The Noquilla is coming in for a Heinz 19, guys. Coming in for a 19 Heinz. So you'd want to add at 97 and go right at 19 and add there and go through. That's the play on that one. Facebook's red. I don't like it. Snap is still sitting at 96. Still give it some time, guys. That's why I said you got to be patient, man. 97. 98. Come on, baby. Give him that. Give him that one. You like it. The dog likes it. He can bark. He likes it too. Yeah, my boys. All right, what else we got? DGLY still 68. RAD made a great move. It's at 18. Mary Hines right here, back through 18. What else? Chris, nothing. Told you it was weak on the left side. Still weak in 80 at 85. It's going lower. See it? An 80 right there on the bid at 85. So this tells you not to buy. Let's wait a minute. Get a better price. Just wait. 92 ain't a better price. Let's get a better price. Under 85. That's where the signal was. I see it. 88. Patience. 85 and under. I told you. There it is. 78. 70. Now you come in for a better price. See that? That's how you trade. That's how you do it. So right here, I'm out. I'll risk 3 cents, 4 cents to trade it back up. Otherwise, I'll reprice it under 70. And that's how you do it. Perfection.
Totally sweet. It has been nailed. Nailed it.
That's how you do it. So let's look at the snap now. Snap came down. It's at 89. Still hovering the same price from 94. Never touched 99, but give it some time. It surely maybe will. Rad, Rehines, 18. There's your 18 on Rad, Rehines there. Just sticking with what's working. Just sticking with what's working. Rambus just made a move through 18. Beautiful Hines. It's all the way back at 18.29. Noquilla, 96, 97. We got a for sure move right there, and I think it just touched 98. Normally, how many? There's a question. What about the level 3? That's for institutions. I don't need that. I'm looking for $1.25 on Amazon to $2.50 on Amazon. I'm looking for $1 on. I'm looking for 50 cents on an Okilla move. I'm looking for $2 on a Tesla move at 600. I'm not looking for $1 on Amazon. I wouldn't trade it, but if Amazon, I'd want a $3 move on Amazon. Fuel cell just went through 9 right there. See that? I'd be looking for just like 890. I'd be selling up here 914, 919, seeing how high it goes. It's a 30-cent move. So that's how it works for the questions that are in the chat. How many months do participants stay in the room? Because I teach them. They come and they want. I have the guys that are in the room right here for you for longevity. I have guys right here. Master ProTrader Batman, been with me for 3 years. Hopper, he's been with me right here for 7 years. Hines for 5. Master Kent, he's been with me for over 6 years. Master ProTrader Mar has been with me for 6 years in the trading room, and Master D for 5, and same thing. All my Master Pro Traders have been with a subscription for Mojo for the swing and the day trading, because this Hines trading system, we love trading together, and it works. Not just for, sometimes for me, but it's working sometimes for some of these guys. And then I got the pro traders in the room, and these are guys that just have taken the boot camp course, and just my regular people in the room trading with me every day. I don't got 4,000 people. I got 40 people. And it just goes to show you, I'm not getting in the stock and then giving it to the room. It's a fuel cell. It's traded 64 million. If you want to trade it, go ahead. Chris, it's traded 283 million shares. Whatever I do has no effect on that stock. I'm only going to trade it through 7 once it's at 6.99 by 7. And that's all I do, guys. And if people like the system, it'll work for them. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Day trading is a difficult game. It doesn't work for anybody. I try to make it as simple as possible. And I tell you one thing, you hit your daily goal. If you don't stop 9 out of 10 times, you're going to give it back. Look at the large ask at 7. She's about to head through it again. You keep on trading. You keep on pushing that lever. How many times is it going to pay you? One time you may be wrong, and then you're like, oh, damn, I don't want to give back any of my profits. And you wind up in a big loser, and you lose it all. It's just the name of the game, man. Otherwise, you're a good businessman. You got a good business acumen to you, and you know when to trade, when not to trade, and through what numbers to trade. At 656 by 57, we don't like Chris. No. We look for another one. That's in the 90s. That's not overextended and didn't come from down the block, meaning it's at 6, now it's at 7, and I'm going to trade it. No, it's gone too far. Let's look for good ones. Low risk, high reward setups. DGLY continuing to move, new high 275 on DGLY with a rail grind. So what a rail grind is, guys, how I like to stay in a stock. How do you know how long to stay in it? Watch. You see this 80% on the stochastic, how it's risen up right here above that. As long as it stays above 80% on this 5-minute chart, there's no reason to sell the stock. It could stay above this till 374, $1 higher. Who knows? Who knows what it can go to, but I've seen it do it before. So that's how you do it. And then once you're in, for half the position you've sold, switch to the 15-minute chart. Watch. Boom. Now I switch to 15-minute chart. Now this, I call it the rail grind. It's 279, is even higher. Look at that. In order for this to come back down under 80%, it's got to go to 265. 265, I'll be out at 272 right there. So that's how powerful the system is that I'm teaching. Once you're in the stock, how long do you stay in it? It's 280. If I didn't know about that, I'd dump it 5 cents ago. Oh my gosh, I'm up. So no, look, hold some of it. Hold it. Still going, 82. Look at the rail grind. 2-minute rail grind's up there strong. It's up at like 90%. If you click on this line, It's at 90%, not way up at the top. It's 85 now. Staying in the 5-minute, staying in the 15-minute. It's a beautiful trade. 287 DGLY going by the high-low list right now on the right at 288, 289. It was a signal at 105 at 285. It just got filled. It's a beautiful thing. Where's No Killer? No Killer's 90. Where's Snap? Snap came down. Let me see. Still has a chance. Pizza went through. PZZA, 85 Heinz. Look. PZZA. Papa John's went through 85 Heinz. Beautiful. In rail grind. See it at 85.27 up here in rail grind. Why I call it rail grind. Let me show you. What do I got? 5 more minutes? Let's go to this perfect trading system. So my Heinz trade play just works beautifully. Here is the rail grind. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. What is the rail grind? Once you sell half the position through the Heinz and it's still strong, switch the chart time frame from the 1 hour, 60 minutes to the stochastic red line should be over 80%. Let it ride until the rail crosses. This turns out to be a really great way to maximize trades without emotions or you thinking it's the top. Just like a snowboarder riding the chairlift, go up snowboarding on the rail grind. See how Disney right here rises above 133 and stays in this rail grind above 80%. See that? See these stocks in the boxes? Target in the 60-minute. Look at that rail grind, how many green bars. This is HLF in the 60-minute. Look at that from 40 to 43. Target went from 85 to 88. And Walmart on the right went from 109 to 112, all in the rail grind. It's the perfect system. Look at CGC, beauty trade, as all the weeds were strong for 2 days in a row. The trend is friendly. Stock opens at 1590, right on the Heinz, runs to 1850. See how it rises in the 60-minute chart, stays above 80% in the rail grind right there the whole way for 100% winner. Look at that, dude. Unbelievable, huh? CEI, stock opens at 70 cents, runs to 90 cents. See how it rises on the 60-minute switch chart, stays above 80% for a huge winner to stay in that thing. Net Element, see it through 5? Went through 5, went to $15. See how long it stayed in that rail grind for when you need to switch to the 5 to the 15-minute? SPI went from $1 to $1.87 with 4 huge bars over 250,000. That thing went from $1 to $1.87, then went from $1.87 to $2.92 in the rail grind. Look at that. Then from $2.92 went to $3.38, switching from the 2-minute to the 15-minute. Then it went from $4 to $14. Look at the Heinz, $13.77. $13.19 at $13.20, it's $14.80 at $13.20, it's $15.49. Then it goes $32, $35, $37, all in the rail grind, switching to the 60-minute, riding it from three things ago, which I showed you, right there at $1, right there through 13, right there through 22. I'm sorry, and here's the last one. And right there through 32 to 37, it went to $47. It went to $47. It was one of the best shorts that I did as far as shorting a stock. And I have a picture of that right here. Shorting, shining. Option trading. All right, I couldn't find that one, but I made a great short on that up at about $47 a share. So let's see what we got. That pizza came back down. Snap never worked. No row ABN, just get a familiar, and that's it, dudes. That's what I do. On the platform, you buy, this is the buy buttons: 100 market, 500 market, 500 limit, 100 limit. You can make these hotkeys whatever you want. And when you press it, you get filled on the order. And then when you go on to sell it, you press the hotkey, sell a quarter at the market or a quarter on the ask right there. And once you learn the system, you know, we trade, let's trade together forever. No reason not to. You come in the Mojo room and we make trades. Try to hit your goal and be done. That's what I do, Dave. Hope you liked it.